we crossed the MACD right around here, which means we are in a bearish channel for this stock. And Monday could also be a red day. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at Zomedica stock. We will be looking at the price fluctuations because if you guys didn't notice, Zomedica has had a slight sell-off, and I also predicted that movement in my previous video. So make sure to check out my previous video because I said that Zomedica would be having a pullback, which was more than reasonable because the stock was up over 480% in the last couple of weeks alone. And in the last 3 months, Zomedica was up over 1200%. That's just so high, and it was expected at this point that this stock would have a pullback closer to the 50 moving average line because the trend on Zomedica is still bullish, guys. And in this video, we will be looking at the price prediction for Zomedica. But I want to say this, guys, be careful with this stock. As all penny stocks say, it could go up really high and it could also be really bad. Be well diversified and have a certain risk tolerance for penny stocks, especially because this can go south very fast. We don't know a lot about this stock, but it could also be a very good play on the long run if you believe in this stock. Do your own due diligence, guys. Do your own thesis on this stock because it's really important to be well prepared because this is, like I mentioned before, a penny stock which could be very risky on the long run. So be careful, guys. That's all I wanted to say. So in this channel, guys, we do nothing else but technical analysis based on the fundamentals. So if you want to see other stocks such as NEO, SBE, Palantir, and all the other stocks such as GameStop, we will be covering all those stocks in this channel. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like down below because it's going to be a very good ride. So here we are at the Zomedica candlestick chart, guys, and we will be looking at the current support, resistance, and the trend line of this stock and try to see where the next price fluctuations might take us. So today it's a Saturday, the markets are closed today, so we will be looking at the thesis currently, at the technical analysis of this stock. I'm currently on the daily chart, and the next thing will be the 4-hour chart, and last but not least the 1-hour candlestick chart technical analysis, guys. So let's get right into it. So right now, as you guys can see, we are sitting at the 95 cents price target for Zomedica. We dropped below our support level of around $1, and that basically means that like I mentioned before, this stock is very overbought. So looking at the current price, looking at this volume right around here, like I mentioned in my previous video, this stock was way overbought. And looking at the RSI index right here, people started buying Zomedica stock based on hype. And I believe that there are a lot of buyers who don't look at the long time play with Zomedica because this stock is very unique. They don't have a lot of competition, in my opinion, in the veterinarian healthcare sector. They will be launching their first instrument on the 30th of March, which will be a device, a tabletop device, on where they can take samples of the animals and check their diseases within the 12-minute mark. So it's going to be a catalyst for sure, but the catalyst is still 2 to 3 months ahead of us because it's at the end of March, guys, and this company still has a negative cash flow, such as all penny stocks. Basically, they are not making any profit, but they are expected to have their first profits in 2023. And currently, they have $90 million cash on hand, which is very healthy for this company, of course, because of the current share price spikings. They have a lot of cash on hand, and they could be expanding their infrastructure and their technology along the way. But looking at the current price, we are currently in a bearish channel. I'm going to try to draw that, guys, for you. So when you look at this, our all-time high of $1.48, we currently are dropping sideways. So you can see that our price has been dropped all the way to 95 cents. Our highs are getting lower, guys. So our all-time high is $1.48. The days following that, we had still lower all-time highs. Looking at this, our price drops. Here's a price drop, here's a price drop, and our last price, the 95 cents. We are currently in a bearish sentiment, and let's look at our lows. Our lows are also getting, you can see, lower. We could be having lower lows like this, and this means that we are currently moving to the 50 moving average line, which is right around here. So the red line, highlighted over here is a 50 moving average, and if you can get a buy closer to the 50 moving average, you will be getting a lot more value for your money. I'm not a financial advisor, but looking at this trend currently, it will be moving bearishly because you cannot see that on the one daily chart, but I will go to the 4-hour chart and you will have a clearer look, because up here on the daily chart, the MACD is still not crossed. It's still looking bullish, but on the 1-hour chart, let's go to the 4-hour chart, you can see we crossed the MACD right around here, which means we are in a bearish channel for this stock. And Monday could also be a red day. I'm not pretty sure about that, but you can see the RSI has been going lower from the overbought section, which makes sense. And it's still closer to the 50 moving average, guys. So looking at this could be a good entry. Right now, this price could be better than the $1.48 because I believe that many people FOMO'd into this stock, and you're looking at the volume. That's why the people who did their proper due diligence sold their shares at a loss, which is very unfortunate because this stock could be having a lot of life in it still, because this is still the early days for Zomedica, I believe. And looking at this, the 4-hour chart, we are still in a bearish sentiment. So let's move to the 1-hour chart, guys. So looking at the 1-hour chart, things get a lot more clearer. The RSI is moving to the oversold section right here because people took profits, and also many people sold their shares because they were thinking that this stock might go down even more, which makes sense. Do your own due diligence, guys, because this is a penny stock which could be very, very vulnerable up in the upcoming future. And looking at the 1 hour, we are still in a bearish sentiment. Looking at this movement over here, the RSI is still in a bearish sentiment. So this means that this stock will continue to go lower, I believe, even next week until it breaks out, guys. And that could be closer to the catalyst, which would be in March, or we could be moving sideways for a little while until we break out of the $1.48 resistance. And if we break that resistance, we could be going to new all-time highs, such as $2, which will be our next, the $2 mark will be our next resistance right around here, which will be still a while ahead of us. So looking at this stock, guys, it made sense that this stock was oversold, which will be taking profit basically. And but if you are long on Zomedica, I still believe that this stock has a lot of momentum in it. Do your own due diligence. I'm not a technical advisor, but looking at this, it still could have a really good bull run if you are patient with this stock, guys. So that was my technical analysis, guys. If you liked it, drop a sub down below, leave a like down below, because I will be covering Zomedica in the upcoming future. And I'm really excited for this stock because it could be having a really good catalyst in the upcoming future. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much. So that was my technical analysis on Zomedica Corporation. Like I mentioned, we are currently in a bearish channel for Zomedica stock. We have broken the $1 support level, so we could go even lower in the upcoming weeks, because our next catalyst, which will be the Truforma instrument commercial launch, is all the way in the end of March, guys. We have earnings before that, but I don't think that the earnings will be something special because they still don't sell anything at the moment. So the current catalyst will be the launch of that instrument. But like I mentioned, guys, do your own due diligence, check your own thesis on this stock. It's a penny stock. It could be high risk but high reward. So make sure to be well diversified, and make sure to subscribe to the channel at least, so that you can keep up to date with Zomedica stock. I will be covering this stock in the upcoming future. So if you want to stay with me, sub to the channel and leave a like down below, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace out.